Greetings, Julia. This video comes to you in raw form. This video is about how I make a space future upload. So, the videos that I make fall into two categories, those with scripts and those without scripts. This video does not have a script, although it does have a pretty robust outline. Look at this outline. This is everything I'm going to say to you. If I'm making a video with a script, I can use my language a lot more efficiently, so I can pack more information per second, but it also takes a lot more time. I either have to memorize the script and then perform it, or I'll read the script, look down like this, very boring, and so I have to cover up my face with some interesting footage and special effects and blah blah blah. It takes more time. I think that the videos that I make with scripts tend to be better because, as I said, they're more information dense, but they're time consuming. So lately I've been experimenting with a more improv-y style. That's what this is. This is an improv-y style. I think the videos without a script actually can be more authentic, perhaps more human, maybe. So when I'm talking to the camera, I try to talk as normally as possible, and sometimes I'll emphasize my voice and seem a little outrageous because I am in this video medium and I have to exaggerate somewhat, but in general, I try to just be me. I try to pause to think or to breathe only at the end of sentences or an idea because it's a lot easier to edit out the pauses when they come at one of those natural breaks. If you're pausing in the middle of a sentence, it's really difficult to edit. And this brings me to the most important thing I have learned making videos. Pauses are bad, especially around cuts. Especially around cuts you don't want to pause. I used to put a little space, padding space, before or after a cut where I was just thinking because I thought it made me look thoughtful, but no, it doesn't actually make me look thoughtful. It just makes me seem boring. No, don't get me wrong, silence is extremely powerful if used properly, but generally speaking, properly means rarely, like to emphasize a really important point, maybe once a video, if that. I think when we're talking in person, we use pauses and ums and things like that to sort of punctuate our language, but this video medium is different. It's not actually talking in person, and so we have to punctuate things differently. We punctuate them with editing. I'll often use B-roll footage to pad out a big idea, so like I'll put a second of some pretty image with a little bit of music and maybe a title in front of the idea, and then I'll say the idea for a minute or so, and then at the end of the idea I'll put the same B-roll footage or something similar, as well as a title and some music to let you know, like, oh, okay, this thought is complete, we can move on to the next. Here, the video is structured. The other thing that I'll do is I'll use typed words to emphasize what I'm saying. So when I get to the point of this section, the thesis, what I'll usually do is I'll write out the point in words and put it on the screen as I'm talking. This is the point. So in general, the thing that I try to keep in mind when I'm making a video or planning a video is that it's really immersive. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm saying, okay, for these 4 minutes, I'm going to structure everything that Julia sees and hears. So I'm basically guiding your attention for the period of this video, and that's like a huge responsibility. And so when I'm making things, I'm constantly thinking like, okay, is this interesting enough? Where is her attention going to be going? Can I make it simpler? Can I make it more engaging? Every video that I make, there's something I want to say, some point that I want to get across, and I want to get it across as efficiently as possible, as tightly, as succinctly, as interestingly. I usually fail. My skill in this medium is still developing, and usually the stuff that I make I'm not really that pleased with. I think, oh wow, this could be better, but sometimes I do succeed. And when I do succeed at making something that's just like really exactly what I wanted it to be, oh, it makes me so proud.